Okay, basically, I wanted to, over the years actually, this has been something that came to mind more earlier on when I was working in Allegan and found not only the history of, law earlier on when researching, reading into the origins of U.S. jurisdiction law, being not always presented as based on the Ten Commandments. So, long story short, I wanted to put together a spreadsheet, and I actually finally got around to. So I documented that here in Facebook, this link, and then created two spreadsheets on my Google Drive. And for some reason, this file here isn't really updating correct, so it's not the best one to download. However, this Google Doc I think is updating correct, and for some reason I'm not seeing the header information because I think there used to be another head with other Google Doc drop-down menu options. So anyhow, wanted to document this. I'm doing like a cakewalk screen recorder little video that I'll post on YouTube, and then in the description, take a look down in the description and you'll see the link to the Facebook and to the two spreadsheets that I have referenced here. There's some other work I want to do, not only elaborate on this spreadsheet. Now, if anybody sees this and feels like updating for their relevant jurisdiction laws, please feel free to, or in the comment below, drop a comment, hit the like and the subscribe button. I'm not super into that as much, but mainly for documenting what I'm working on so I can remember, sort of like I used to call it a vlog, as a diary basically with more dimensions of information to recall in future times. I guess not only for me, obviously for others who might find similar needs, or interests, concerns. But I also want to work on another spreadsheet that is going to go into more technical details related to human body anatomy and physiology and the different mechanical and electric and magnetic and electromagnetic characteristics with those different, identified, qualified, and more specifically quantified metrics to show association. Being my background, my first Bachelor of Science is ACS certified concentration in biochemistry and chemistry, and there's this, the second Bachelor of Science, Computer Information Systems, this logical programming that I think can be inductively reasoned to determine. What I always was interested in is why can't we use these molecular energy modes like vibrational or rotational or electronic transition or nuclear spin or whatever the different energy is to perform the same kind of like quantitative structural activity relationship, binding and docking, agonist, basically the agonist or antagonist or blocking effects of what a drug molecule will do basically, and instead doing with electromagnetic radiation or electric or magnetic like charge basically. So look forward to that. I don't have anybody reminding me to do that, so I'm sure it's just going to be me trying to work on eventually. However, there's this spreadsheet that I think is a great, easy to interact with and read spreadsheet for others to remind themselves and remind others what the basis of, at least in the United States jurisdiction, what made us unique, especially of the more Puritan spirit government for our founding and for the constitutional and statutory law that provide the spirit, intent, and really the letter of a standard for governing and how they're based on the Ten Commandments and what Jesus stated also. All the best to everybody, and keep it in Christ.